How's it going, everyone? Hopefully you're doing well. Welcome back to my premium list series, where we go through and talk about the premium tanks and what I recommend people to get. Today we're going to be talking about the Skoda T56. It is a must-have in my opinion. Bearing in mind, I should always preface this. This is all my opinion. You may disagree. Feel free to. As always, the link for the spreadsheet document is in the description, so you can go and check it out for yourself. Now, the Skoda T56 is probably the best heavy tank that is a premium that you can get. Alongside that is the 703-2, which is very, very kind of similar in ability-wise, but I think that this tank just edges it out just a little bit. Now, for the equipment-wise on this tank, we are going to be using hardening, we're going to be using vents, and we're going to be using V-stab. Now, you could swap this out and say for kind of those more maps where you need to be getting into the front line, you could drop the vents and go for a turbo, and this could probably work on pretty much every single map, especially maps like Malinovka, for example, where you need to get to that hill fast. That turbo is going to help you out quite a bit. I would say that either this, or you could always go for turbo instead of HP boost, but I feel like HP boost does help you out a lot, especially with that tracking absorption. So we're going to play 3 games. We are going to be playing with this setup, and then we'll probably switch to this setup for at least 1 game, maybe 2, depending on the map. So let's just see how it goes. Okay, so Siegfried line, and this is a perfect map for the vents, actually, because you don't really need to move around too much on this map. And so also the view range is going to be quite nice as well, although not really needed for this map again, but it can help out. So we are against tier 9s, which is, you know, not really the best, but we should be able to do something at least. Like miss the shot. That's a pretty good one, actually. Let's see if we can put one into this T32 without getting pushed too much. Unlucky. Unlucky. Just go back, we wait, we reload, and we repeat again in 13 seconds. And the defender is out there. Maybe we can actually shoot this defender. Okay, I mean, it's not an awful trade. He actually managed to go through this here. That was the T32 shot up there, which is impressive that he managed to go through that, to be honest, with standard rounds as well. I don't want to block this 257, but I'm just trying to get into a position where I'm also, you know, not blocking him, so... One more into him. And can we finish this off? Not really. It's obviously going to be a very, very hard shot to hit, but we can now go around over this side, because it looks like a lot of the tanks are actually over this side of the map. One thing that this tank does excel at, and we're going to probably take a shot here. I already know. Okay. I mean, we get lucky there. But I want to get over this side, and I didn't really want to just sit there waiting. One thing that is really nice about this tank is that it can side scrape really, really well. You can side scrape around corners with ease. It is one of the best side scrapers at tier 8, actually. So you can not over angle, not so much, but you can definitely get away with a lot more than you otherwise would usually, especially against those higher tiers, because the sidearm is very, very strong, so it can't get overmatched so easily, which is a very nice thing indeed. And can we get one more in? Very nice. We get one more in. That was a bit of a snapshot. I didn't really think that that would hit, but there we go. Let's now back off again, because our team is losing the other side of this map. So, although, okay, what I'm going to do is actually back off quite a bit more than I thought, because if that T54E1 comes around the corner, I would like to be able to spot him from here, and then I can actually get some shots in. There's one, and he's pushing back. We can put another one in. What? Ah, we hit a tank trap. Okay. Right. Oh, what? That is a tank trap, right? I don't know what the... It's like one of those... It's a trap anyway. I think that T54 is going to... we just ran out of... kill this guy. We just ran out of the... what's it called? The gun depression. Yeah, we're not surviving this. Oh well, 2.3k. That's good enough. Tier 9 game. Our team didn't really do too well. Yeah, turbo. Not much you can really do. So we do gain 55k out of that. We come top on damage, which is kind of stupid, to be honest, in a tier 9 game. We've only 2.3k. That should be a lot more, like you would expect. But overall, okay, I guess. Just move into the next game. Okay, well, we're on a tier 10 game now in Airfield, which is, again, not really so great. And we are going to go with vents again, I believe. I didn't actually see. Wait. Or are we using turbo now? No, I think we're actually using turbo. I didn't actually even... I wasn't, like, tabbed in properly and focused, so... We are actually using turbo, as you can see by the view range. So we are using HP Turbo V-Stab in this game. Vents would have probably been the better option for this map, to be honest, because you're just going to be sitting there most of the time. But I mean, I guess turbo as well can be quite nice to try and get some early shots on people like the 430 and the PTA right there. Let's see. We put one into him. This is very bad. Yeah, I don't really know. Maybe we can kill this guy. Put one in. Don't get the second shot, unfortunately. We do need to be careful. So, I want to turn to the right. Thank you. I want to go over this side if I can. And try and deal with this phase 1. That's... wow, okay. Maybe we didn't fully aim it, so whatever. But from here, we can now try and deal with the phase 1 and the Progetto. The Progetto is going to be a bit annoying at the back there. As well as this 268v4 as well. That is going to be very annoying. Let's see if we can get a shot on this Progetto. I doubt... I mean, maybe we hit one, but I doubt the second shot went in. That would be quite impressive, actually, that he just stays sitting there doing nothing, basically. Especially considering we didn't get spotted. Okay. Well, we get one shot in. And we did high roll. This does have 460 alpha, right? Yeah. 460 alpha. So you can actually trade pretty effectively, even at tier 10. And realistically speaking, this tank does turn into a tier 9 when you use the premium AP rounds. Do we put 2 more in here? I mean, I'm debating it, but like we're not spotted as well, so... Tell you what, we won't put 2 more in. We're going to push forwards. And hopefully we can get some shots off from people that are over here. Very nice. Unfortunately, we didn't get the one into the Leo PTA, but we're getting some spotting damage as well, so everything is fine. And I don't think that we're going to... Oh, this is very bad. One in. Here's HP boost. I was hoping to be able to track him again, that's why I waited. But it's fine, we still have 3.2k damage. All is well. And now I believe we get to see whether or not we actually hit this Progetto or not in a second. There's also a Borsig at the back of the map, which is... wasn't What's the correct word there for it? Not good, I believe, is the technical term. And he could actually be right here, which is... I don't really want to receive 750. I don't think that was the 750 gun, though. It went past too fast. I think that was the gun, the 560 Alpha. I mean, we can just sit here for a second, just to see. Although, we could actually... Oh, hello. Okay. Well, I was not expecting to see you there. I thought I'd peeked up far enough to be able to see that, but I guess not. And also we can see the Borsig. That's 1.1k assistance damage. I'm sure that he is loving life right now. This Leo PTA might be trying to come around, which he is. And he fired once. Can we get the second shot off in a second? He doesn't have anywhere to run without me spotting him, so... Very nice. And now it's just a sheer waiting for 15 seconds and hoping that we can get a shot on this Progetto. Hopefully this Udes can die as well. There we go. Lovely. Beautiful game. 5k damage. Very nice. Oh, and I get to choose my reward as well. I don't actually know what I want, so we're just going to leave that for now. Well, we've done 5k damage. We take home 250k. Yep. That was a pretty decent game. And that's without a clan booster as well. Very, very nice. Well, let's move on to our third and final game, and hopefully it can be just as good as that last one. Okay, we're going to be using Turbo again because it's quite important to get into a position straight away. So let's go, and we'll see if we can go down to the heavy line, because there's no artillery as well, which is going to help us out quite a bit. And hopefully we can get some early shots as well as they're crossing. And here is first person. Worth taking a shot. I wasn't expecting it to hit, to be honest. So that's just a bonus that it did. Hopefully we can get one shot into this Sommois. We just aim for a little bit. Okay. That's fine though, because we do get the spotting as well. If we can try and keep these spotted, then we can get some nice assistance as well from people. Because we're going to be sharing it between all of these, but it's fine. Okay, let's see whether or not we can hit this. The answer's no. Can we hit this target too? No one really that we can shoot at reliably at the moment. And apart from that, apparently. We roll for 550. Jeez, it's nearly a max roll. 575 is the max roll on this. That is impressive. Somehow the Caliban hit that. Which I don't really know how he's managed to do that. Considering it's a Caliban. Like, that thing is not accurate in the slightest. It makes this tank look like a sniper. I'm going to go for this shot. Okay. I thought he would try and peek, but nope. I like how the Caliban can hit that, but I can't. It's the one reason why accuracy doesn't really mean that much in this game, because it's so RNG based. Like, I'm talking about like the difference between, let's say, 0.6 and 0.5. Like, you might think, wow, that's actually quite a bit of difference. No, not really. It's really not. Are you going to peek this side? I'm a little bit worried about this SU, actually. He's not peeking. Problem is that I can't really peek over to shoot this Tiger 2 at the moment. Okay. Apparently these guys are just simply better at the game than me. Superior gamers in every single way. Still don't have shots. Do I get shots here? I can. Very nice. Now I can back off. I mean, me and this 7032 can hold this pretty easily, but like we're losing the other side pretty fast by the looks of things, because that Scorpion G is going to come around the back of them in a second, and then it's not going to be looking so great for us. Hopefully in 2 seconds I can shoot this at least. Not very lucky, unfortunately. Okay, at least that Tiger 2 is now dead, so that's one less person we have to deal with. We can just go back down like this and just hide again for the next 14 seconds. And then we'll peek back up and see if we can kill something else. Okay, is the SU going to be peeking? That's not the same SU, but I'll take it. I don't think we're going to be winning this game. If I still had full health, I'd be a little bit more optimistic, maybe. But at the moment, it's not going to happen. How does that bounce? So that one pens, but the other one bounces. What? It's literally a harder angle to hit. I don't think we're going to get really anything else out of this game. Oh, we've got one more shot. It's okay. Well, we've done as much as we could in that game. We get 92k profit. It's not too bad. So at the end of those 3 sessions, we do take home 400k with average 3.4k damage. Yeah, decent. It's decent. I will say, like, this tank, and I haven't been just like purely spamming gold with it, is by far like my highest tier 8 DPG. Like, this is obscenely high for me. Like 2.8k. That is very, very high for a tier 8. At least for me. Like, this thing is a little bit too good, to be honest. It shouldn't have really been introduced the way it is. I mean, I don't think that it needs 460 alpha. You could have probably given it 390 and just kept the same reload, and it would have been absolutely fine. But, yeah. Oh well. This is why it is a must-have, because it is so good. And when you go full gold as well, it's just even better, which is just like the Progetto. This tank with full gold is genuinely like tier 9 level. It really is. Especially when you put HP boost on it, you have 1.7k hit points. And then obviously you can choose between vents and a turbo. I think turbo actually is probably better in most maps. But when you do get those maps like Himmelsdorf, the vents comes in really, really nice. So let me know your thoughts down below on the Skoda T56. Let me know if you have it, what your opinions are on it. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. Hope you did enjoy. If you did, then you know what to do. I'll see you all in the next video.